this is Lupe from Bruno Planning Co. I'm so excited to share some behind the scenes of my week. So this is Monday and it usually starts with some coffee, looking at my planner, and then also watching some YouTube. So I like watching Sarah Marie, but it looks like I already watched all of the videos. And then I also go ahead and take pictures of my planner so I can post on Instagram. If you're new to my channel, I am a high school math teacher, so this is my little setup at school. This is in the morning before the school day, and I'm just getting ready to get started. And on this particular day, I forgot my iPad, which is a little bit annoying because I use my iPad not only for teaching my students and notes, but I also use it to draw during my lunch breaks. But as you can see, during my lunch, I was able to draw on paper, go a little bit old school, and I started designing some of the new releases for this Friday. I also typically have a sandwich at school, so you'll see me eat that throughout the week, or at least most of the week. And that's because I don't necessarily like or feel comfortable using the shared space like the microwave and the teacher lounge, so I usually just bring a sandwich that I can keep in the cooler for most of the day and it'll be fine. So that's usually what I do for lunch. And then so I'm trying to figure out what this design is going to look like. This is what it usually starts with. Even if I'm doing it on my iPad, I usually start with a rough sketch or an idea, and then I go ahead and just tweak it or erase things completely like I'm about to do. And so right here you can see it's my character holding a credit card and it says take my money. There's a bunch of sales going on in the next few months because of the holidays, and I just wanted one that I think a lot of us are going to want and are going to want to use, and it's definitely going to be a real thing where we see a sale and we immediately want to take advantage of it. So here's just a little bit of a fast forward of me continuing to draw again. I wanted her to hold something like maybe money or like a wallet, so that's what I'm trying to draw here. I just couldn't get the exact shape right, and it is a little bit more difficult to draw on paper just because I'm so used to digital. And now I'm back home, and usually what I do as soon as I get home is I start printing and cutting. I think here I had already printed a bunch of things over the weekend that I wanted to cut, and so that's what I do. I also take the time to do any last minute school stuff, so I respond to students and things like that if they message me after school, and I do that while I cut. And then here I do also like to plan after I cut, or sometimes after dinner as well. So I'm planning my day, and I love these tweezers, by the way. I'll put a link down below on those because those are really, really great. So here now you see that I took my sketch that I did on paper and I just put it into my iPad now that I was home. And so what I did is I just re-sketched it, and you can see that I figured out that I wanted it to be a wallet that she was holding with money sticking out. I thought that came out really cute. And so what I do now is, so I sketched it, and then now I outlined it, and then I go ahead and add some color as well. I like to keep the colors pretty consistent in my designs so that if you have a lot of my stickers, the colors kind of stay the same and are, like I said, consistent in your planner. And so I'm using the typical like teal blue that I use for the laptops, and then I think I've used the same kind of peachy color for the desks. And so I'll just go ahead and finish coloring that. But I was really excited about this one. I did have a lot of fun sketching it out, especially because I did it on paper and I haven't done that in a very long time. But I was really happy how it came out. So now it's Tuesday, and every day I do like to use a different mug. Here I just picked my SGN mug, which is Some Good News. If you're familiar with that, it was I believe a YouTube thing that John Krasinski was doing at the beginning of this pandemic, and I wish he was continuing to do it because I feel like we still need some good news in the world today. But anyways, I have my coffee and I'm still at home, so I just wanted to show you that I am participating in the Ultimate Planner sale, and it's so exciting because this is my first time. My shop is like 3 months old, so I'm just excited to get this opportunity to get my shop's name out there, and just so more people can see my designs and just be more aware of it. I think this is going to be really, really great. And there's about 50 something shops included, so you can definitely check out their Facebook group or follow them on Instagram, or follow me on Instagram, and then you can see some of the updates there. And then for that Take My Money design, I actually put a poll on my Instagram stories. I didn't know if I wanted her to be on the desk or to not be on the desk, and it turns out that everybody liked, or mostly everybody liked, her without a desk. So that's what I'm going to include in my design. And I think I'm going to do this more often where I have polls, just because I asked my husband for his input, but sometimes I feel like I need more input. And here I'm just showing you how I practice my handwriting every morning. So if you've seen my spreads on Instagram, every morning I write down that I have to practice my handwriting before I go to school, and I do. So I just print out these free sheets. I don't remember what the website's called, but I'll link it down below in the description. And I just print out a bunch of these pangrams, and I just write maybe 3 or 4 lines depending on how choppy my handwriting looks or depending on how my hand feels. And I also like to do it just because, again, I'm drawing and I'm sketching, so I want to make sure my hand is pretty loose. So I'm back at school. I actually have a bunch of things to do today, so I'm just gonna get started even if I got there a little bit early. And so now it's my lunch, kind of cut there really fast. Again, I'm having my sandwiches, and what I like to do is work on some shop stuff during my lunch. And so I was just working on doing the variations of old designs, so with the new characters. And I was also working on reformatting my motion stickers or my peekaboo stickers, just because I realized that I want to give everybody more of the same kind. So I'm going to split them up into different sheets. So the 4 on the left are going to be one sheet, the 4 on the right are going to be one sheet, and then I need to create 3 more so that I get another sheet. So this one will end up being 3. So as you can see, you'll get a bunch of the same kind. That way, I think before you only got maybe like 2 or 3 of one of the types of emotions. So I just want to make sure that people get more of the same kind. I think it's going to work out a lot better. And then here you can see I'm working on one that I'm going to include that's new, and it was actually very fitting because this day I had a horrible headache almost all day long, and so that's the first one that I started to create that was new. And as you can see, she just has a terrible headache, and I actually ended up changing the exclamation point. You see me working on it right now, but I didn't really like the way that it looked. It kind of looked like something was sticking out of her head. It looks a bit fine when you zoom in a lot, like I'm doing right now, but when you zoom out, it doesn't look as good. It just kind of looks like a stick or something. I don't know. I didn't like it very much, so I ended up changing it to some lightning bolts, and you'll see it looks a little bit more extreme. So you can see it there on the top or on the bottom right. There's like 3 lightning bolts, which I thought again was very fitting for that day. And then I also did one with the question mark that'll look a little bit better, and she has kind of a confused face. And so here what I'm doing is I am just getting ready to test some sizes. So here's the start to my Wednesday. I was at a Starbucks drive-thru, and I realized I wore my pants inside out. So I had to go to an empty parking lot and change my pants around. It was really embarrassing, and I have no idea how. I'm glad I didn't get out of the car, but I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how I walked out of the house with my pants inside out. And it was super obvious as well, so I couldn't just pretend and go to the bathroom and change. I don't know what happened. But here I got my Starbucks, my scone, and then I cut right back to my lunch again with my sandwich. I'm gonna work on a little bit more designs. I actually ended up realizing that I hadn't designed icons for these particular stickers. So I create character stickers and I create icon stickers of a very similar design. So you'll see here I have the character sticker and then also just the icon. And a lot of people do like to buy just the icons versus the character. I personally like to use both in my spreads. So I am going to continue to offer both. I just sometimes forget that I have to do the icon, and here I was doing it more like last minute, but I think they came out really cute. And here I'm just showing you my Sarah Marie stickers. They're really great. She has just personal expenses, but these are for business because she also has a sticker shop, obviously, and I really enjoyed using them last month, so I went ahead and bought them for November and October and November. And then for the budget stickers, I like to buy these thick and thin washies as well to match the 2 months, and then it can be a really cute budget spread, and I do it very similar to the way that she does it in her channel, so definitely check her out. She has her own YouTube channel, and she of course sells these really pretty stickers. I really do love her designs, and she's actually in Illinois as well, so this order came in really quick, which is really convenient. And so in the evening I went ahead and started to size more of the stickers. So now I have, I think, all of them complete for the week. So I have the icons and I have the characters, and I have all the variations done as well with all of the characters. And so I'm going to start sizing them, and I'm going to print them also so I can test the sizes and just make sure that what I picked originally was going to be a good size. So you can see me here just kind of playing around, And I like to do this for a while until it looks like I have a good size. Typically, it's not a huge difference. I can usually tell now, especially what sizes will work, but I just want to verify that it looks good with all the other ones, that it's not too small or that it's not too big, and then it looks kind of awkward with the other stickers that I create. So here I was testing it and I was having kind of a hard time. So what I did is I went ahead and pulled my vertical sheet that I have, and this helps me visualize it a little bit more. I know a lot of people use different planners. They don't necessarily have the daily duo like I do. So the vertical is a little bit more popular. So that's one I also like to use just to see what sizes work the best. For my stickers, I don't necessarily want them to be too big where they take up most of the box. I want you to be able to write things around it or underneath it. So I chose the smaller version of that one. And so here I was working a little bit late. I was trying to just get a lot of the files done. So once I tested all the sizes, I go ahead and form the cut lines, as you can see. So this takes a little bit of time and it doesn't look like it because it looks kind of fast, but I do have to go back and fix some of the cut lines if they're too jagged. I want them to be pretty smooth, and sometimes it just doesn't work as well automatically. I have to go back and fix it. So here I realized that I was supposed to create 3 new emotion ones and I only created 2, as you can see. So now I have to wait on this release. I'll have to do it over the weekend, create a new one, and then re-release reformatted ones. I don't know what happened. I knew I had to create 3. Remember I told you earlier, and then I just created 2 for some reason. So that's unfortunate. Those won't be able to be released this week. So now that I have all the files done, minus the emotion ones, I'm going to create my listing pictures, and I do like to keep them consistent. So I do have more like a template that I use, and I am just formatting her so she is big enough so she can be seen very clearly in the thumbnails on Etsy. And this is really kind of the format that I've liked to use so far. And now it's Thursday and I got a lot done because this is our 3rd year anniversary, and I wanted to make sure I had a lot done during the week so that we can relax on Thursday and I wouldn't have to spend so much time doing shop things. Actually, the day before Wednesday, I didn't mention it, was our 13th year anniversary of being together. We did meet in high school, so that's why it's been so many years. But this is our wedding anniversary, and what I'm doing now is I'm just going back to Wednesday, I believe, to see if I didn't do anything and I need to write stuff down to do on Thursday. And it looks like I forgot to fold, or I just didn't want to fold laundry on Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to slide that to Thursday, and that's usually what I do in the mornings as well. And then what I'm showing you here is that I do like to keep Wednesday and Thursday a little bit more plain, so no washi, very little stickers like I did on Monday and Tuesday. That's usually what I do with my washi and stickers, but on Wednesdays and Thursdays I do like to keep it more simple just because those are my busier days and I don't necessarily have a lot of time to sit and plan, so I just try to keep it a lot more simple those 2 days. And here I'm just showing you that I finished all of my listing pictures, including all the weather stickers, which I didn't mention before in the video, but a customer did ask me if I could do individual like sunny stickers and all of the different kinds of weather that I had in the one sheet. So I went ahead and created new sheets for all of them. And I think it was such a great idea because sometimes there was a period in time where it was very rainy here, and so I needed a bunch of rainy ones and I had to keep pulling different sheets because I didn't give you guys enough rainy ones. So I think this is going to be a lot better and you're really going to enjoy having all of those. And then I was just sizing some more listing pictures there. And here I'm just showing you my cookie. I was having a treat. I was working on some listings during my lunch. So yeah, I was having a cookie for lunch. Again, not a good lunch situation for me. Hello everyone, I just wanted to say hi. I should have been doing these kinds of videos like where I'm talking to the camera this week, but I just realized it and it's Thursday, so I'm sorry if the rest of the videos are not like this. I feel like maybe I should have cut away to something like this, but I'll do it next time. I'm on my lunch break and I'm super tired and it's so warm in here. Can you guys see the sun? That's why it's so glowy. And then it's making me really, really sleepy. But I'm gonna try to get some more listings done, so that's done for tonight. I don't have to worry about it. And I'm whispering because I'm alone, but it also feels like everyone can hear me if I'm louder. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and then I'll try to do more of this kind of talking tomorrow, Friday, before I post it. So I'm back home and I'm trying to do a lot of the new release cuttings before dinner. So my husband works till 5, but I get home before 5. So I have a little bit of time to do some shop stuff before we get together and have a nice anniversary night. Okay, and this happens sometimes, and it's because I was doing something else and I shouldn't have been, but sometimes my cutting machine doesn't read the sheet right, and so this happened, but usually I can catch it on the first cut because I'm looking at it, and so I'll stop it and make sure that it doesn't continue to cut wrong, so that way I only lose one sheet instead of more than one. And here I ended up losing 2 because I was doing something else and not checking it. So yeah, that was unfortunate, and that happens sometimes. So those are the ones that I won't be selling, of course, and I'll just use those on my planners. But then I did end up getting 2 sheets that were perfect. Yay, it's Friday, so I'm going to publish the new listing. So I usually do that right in the morning when I wake up and I'm almost ready to go to work, and so I publish them and then they're ready to go, and I can do my Instagram post and my Facebook post a little bit later in the day. Hello everyone, it's Friday morning. I came into school a little bit early, so I didn't film anything at home. I need to get a good head start on my day because a lot of things to do for school. I'm trying not to bring any work home from school, so that's what I'm gonna try to do today so that I have a nice long weekend with my husband so we can celebrate our anniversary, and just because I have a lot of stuff to do for the shop as well. So I'm gonna get started on photo editing. I have about 20 minutes before the school day starts, so I'm gonna do some photo editing for Instagram and Facebook, and then as soon as the school day starts, I will start doing all that school stuff so I can get a lot done. And I actually have to take a picture of myself as well, which is gonna be really interesting because I want to do it with me like on my iPad, and it's just me here, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. If I end up doing it, I'll put the picture on here, but I want to include it in my intro for the Ultimate Planner sale. So if you don't know already, I have a sticker shop and I am part of the Ultimate Planner sale, which is next week. It is the 16th to the 18th of October. And this is my first time participating and I'm so excited. I'm just really, really excited to get my shop out there for more people to see it and to enjoy the stickers and the designs that I create. I'm nervous and excited, and I just want to introduce myself to the group. I want to make sure I include a picture of myself and some of my most recent listings. All right, I gotta get started, so I'll check in with you guys later. Alright, so it's my lunchtime, and today I don't have a sandwich because I didn't want to make one this morning. I really wasn't in the mood to be making a sandwich and to be eating a sandwich. So I just brought some nuts and I ate them throughout the day. And these are just the pecans left because I don't like pecan. And then I also brought some Chex Mix, which I will kind of snack on, and then probably have to snack again when I get home. I need to figure out a different lunch situation because I'm getting tired of sandwiches, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna continue to work from the school. So yeah, I have to figure something out. But I did get everything done that I wanted to, so I don't have to take any schoolwork home. So that's really great. So I have time to be with my husband and then also to do more shop stuff. I'm actually gonna do a little bit more shop stuff right now, so I'll show you that. Then I have to post on Instagram, and then I think I have to post on the Facebook group as well. So I'll be doing all that during my lunch, but thankfully I was able to finish everything that I wanted to today. And I just quickly wanted to show you my spread for this Friday. I used this washi that I was sent over by Kat. She is a planner friend. She is wonderful. She has amazing spreads as well, and she didn't have to, but she sent me this amazing happy mail, and I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. I was glad to use it on Friday because then that means I'm gonna use the same washi on the weekend, and it's gonna be on my desk for a few days, and I get to enjoy the beautiful washi, and I really, really appreciate it. And you all should definitely check her out on Instagram. So you saw me working on these earlier in the week, and on Thursdays and Fridays I usually like to make sure I do about 2 or 3 variations. So these are older listings or older designs, but that didn't have all 4 characters. So here I'm working on the 3 new characters. I've been trying to do at least 2 a week. It's kind of a bit of work because I do have to make new cut files for all of them. So here, since I have 3 of each, that means I have to make 6 cut files, and it does take a little bit of time. And I'm also trying to do new designs designs, as you noticed. So it's just taking me a little bit of time. I think I still have maybe like 15 more to do in total in my shop. So that's going to continue to be a process, but I can't wait till it's done because it's going to be really great to have all of the characters represented in all of the designs. So I hope you enjoyed this video and taking a look at how a typical week looks for me with teaching and working on my shop. I can definitely do more of these. Just let me know in the comments what you would like to see more of. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more, and thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.